I failed my goals for 2022, and this is how it made me a better creator. So this week was supposed to be filled with making content through the entire week, as I was going to be doing daily uploads, and I wasn't able to do that, and I'm sorry, I will address that later in this video. But one of the ideas for the videos was to go through my old goals for 2022, which I had made a video on, and talk about the things that I touched on, the things that I didn't do, and what my goals moving forward for 2023 will be. And as I was watching the video, I realized I failed a lot of what I was going to do. So I wrote some things down that I addressed in that video on the things that I wanted to do. Basically, I wanted to slow down content so that I can improve the stuff that I was putting out there. I wanted to improve my audio quality and visual quality. I wanted to keep doing what I was doing, which was collecting Pokemon products. I wanted to cover Nintendo news. I wanted to do more gaming content, do gaming reviews. I wanted to keep my audience involved. I wanted to stream more, and I wanted to keep doing interviews. And honestly, I failed at most of those. If you look back at the videos that I made, actually, if you look back specifically at that video, I had upgraded my equipment, which I did. I really did. I got a new camera, but I had it set up terribly. I did not improve the quality of my videos right away. I wanted to improve my mic, which I kind of didn't do right away. I started using this mic more, but I was using it improperly. But I don't know. I just find this kind of laughable. I wanted to keep covering Nintendo news, which I have done in the past. I think it's a fun time. And then I wanted to do game reviews, which, I don't know, my opinion on games, I do like to give my opinion on games, but I hate having a strong opinion about anything because I don't want to have to go back and forth with people. But I did want to like test out the waters, and I just didn't really touch either of those. I did stream a little bit. I did one video where I did interviews and like I did like interact with people in public, so I kind of did it. One thing that I'm really like actually disappointed that I failed on was keeping my audience involved, because I did do a video of my 1 year on YouTube where I had people submit videos and I included it in my video, and like I said, the quality of that video was not good. But I did enjoy having all of you participate in things, and I have done like a couple of giveaways, but I wish that I had involved you more. Now, I will say overall, I failed at basically all those goals, except for quality. You see, I started off in the year and I made that video and I made like 2 more, and I realized, hey, these videos are really not coming out that good. I was watching it on my computer and I was like, why is my video quality so butt? And how come I'm not getting views like I should be? And I know you shouldn't look at views, but it definitely like it hit me hard. I don't know why, I really let it get to me. So one of my best performing videos that I make on this channel, I ended up skipping one of them where I play in pre-release tournaments for the newest Pokemon card set coming out. And I skipped it just because I was not motivated to do it. I played in the tournament and I was like, I'm just not bringing cameras. I really don't want to do this. And I think at that point is where like I really turned and I was like, hey, you can make better videos. I can do it. I know I can. I have the right equipment. I have the right microphones. I have all the stuff. I just had to figure it out, and I had to sit down and I had to write down content ideas, because doing what I was doing in the past of doing just sit down card openings was not really working for me. And that's not to knock on anybody doing just regular card openings. I still plan on doing them. I still do them, but I didn't like my background on my videos. As you can see, I have a new setup. I have a new arm for my microphone that I just bought actually like yesterday with Christmas money, which happy holidays, by the way. I didn't even get to address that, but I started utilizing this mic a little bit more just in different ways. Like I would do some voiceovers with it and I'd make sure I was real close and talking to it so I could, you know, actually get proper audio. And then I use a mic that I connect to my iPhone, keep it here so that I can basically solo record my voice and whatever is going on, so there's not a lot of background noise. So boom, hit audio, did it. Now video, the way that I was recording my video was through OBS, which is really stupid. So now I do everything externally. I have 2 very nice cameras. I have an EOS and a GX7 or G7X, and they're both very, very good. And I use my iPhone a little bit, but I try not to anymore. I used to use it a lot more. But when I did it through OBS, my quality was dropping a lot, like a lot. But now that I do it all externally and upload it onto a new software program that I use for editing, which is incredible. I love my editing program. I've actually started to enjoy editing more because I like how my stuff is coming out. So that's one thing that I improved on. I stopped using my phone for video editing and I moved to my computer. My software program costs like $40 for the year and like $20 a month, something like that. But like, I don't care. I enjoy actually having more control over how my videos are coming out, and it's making me happier when I'm done editing and I'm like, hey, this is actually a pretty good video. And speaking of good videos, I've also started scripting my stuff. So not necessarily saying like, hey, I have to say this and I'm going to make sure that this NPC that I'm interacting with is saying this as well. But I started like formatting my videos so that I can work either in sections so that I can make things into YouTube Shorts, or I started doing things where it's like, hey, you should talk about this in this part of the video, you should talk about this, and, you know, have it be loose, but format it so that when I'm going to edit, I'm like not directionless and like, hey, I have to try and make this kind of funny. Which you could actually see from my pre-release videos. If you watch my first one compared to my most recent one, I actually have a pretty structured way of doing it, and it took me a while to figure out. I really wasn't good at it. And then the last thing that I wanted to be good at when it came to quality was things like titles and thumbnails, which I do believe that I've become better at. And I have seen some better viewership since I've been doing that. But at the same time, it's like my viewership isn't crazy. If you're here, it's because you want to be here. There's probably not that many of you, so thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I really wanted to give you all an update video as well as talk about my goals and all that. And just thank you. Thank you. I do really appreciate it. But that's why I think that when I look at my goals and I want it to be streaming, I wanted to dump content, not dump content, but just make easier made content where I wanted to stream, make clips, post it onto YouTube, not do so much high effort stuff. It really like tore me down to the point of being a little bit on like a depressed side on making content that I had to take a break, step away. And by the time I came back, I was like, hey, I'm setting new goals, even though I just made these goals like a couple months ago, to just work on making better videos. And my timeline doesn't really work out for streaming as it is because I work full time and like really can't commit to doing extra hours, especially when I want to maintain my relationship with my family, my wife, my cats, and everything, even my physical health. Like, I have to take care of that, and doing streaming just really wasn't a big part of that. But once I refocused on making better videos, and I actually invested in Photoshop too. I forgot to mention that when I was saying that I was working on my thumbnails. As of my last video, I have Photoshop now, and I'm trying to make things a little bit more appealing. But those were things that I really didn't consider when I was making goals last year. So I am glad that I failed my 2022 goals and happy to be moving into 2023. And now my goal is more to just keep up the good work and take in feedback from you all. If you could in the comments, just let me know something that you might want to see on this channel. And it's not that I don't have ideas, I have ideas, but something that you've seen in this channel that you liked, or something that you've seen other people do that you like and you want to see me take my shot at it, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate feedback. I really like hearing from you all in the comments, and it just really means a lot. And then it'll help me just keep things flowing, and maybe we'll get a viral video out there. Now, I don't need a viral video. I'm totally content with the videos that I'm making and the people that I'm making them for. But if we were to be making more money, it would make it a little bit easier to be putting in the time and effort to make these higher quality videos than what I've been able to make in the past. So with that, I do want more quantity, and I do again have to apologize for not posting daily this week. Basically, I was supposed to, work into my life schedule days to work on content. And the first time that I had allotted, Erin had a bad allergic reaction. We had spent the night in the ER, and the next day when I was supposed to be recording and editing a couple of videos, I ended up just having to rest because we didn't get home until about 3 in the morning. And then this past week, I was actually going to work on videos through the week, and I ended up pulling my back out because I have chronic back pain, and every once in a while I'll just pull it out real bad. I did that, and then like the day after, I got sick. So I had to, cancel actually making videos. But now with that in the past, I think we're going to move on to our only goal for 2023, which is just to create more content. Looking back, I've only posted 17 full-length videos, and altogether it'll be 34 with shorts. And for 52 weeks in a year, I think that's a little bit sad. And I know that I explained how I took a break and all that, but I would like to come back stronger and make more videos for you all because I have a lot of fun doing this. Whether you're new here or you've been here, I'm just excited that you are here. And let me know in the comments what your goals are for the year coming up, because I think it's nice to set goals that are realistic for yourself and things that can help you, get into shape, be better on content, do better in school, all that fun stuff. But no matter what, have a great day or night. I will catch you next time.